He's not a psychiatrist. He is just a miracle worker when it comes to getting people to think correctly. He speaks all over the country to corporations. He works with 2 or 3 dozen of the top golfers on the PGA Tour. He works with a lot of different NBA teams, and he's been a friend of mine since 1979 when I got to know him at the University of Virginia. We became very dear friends and have been very close, and he's my sports psychologist. I talk to him all the time. I talk to him 2 or 3 times a week. He tells me when I'm screwing up. He tells me what I need to do, and I listen to him all the time. I encouraged Angel to do some of the things that Dr. Rotella has taught me over the years, and I wanted Angel to talk with him, but most kids think it's like voodoo, and it's not. It's just thinking, how to think correctly. And so we finally got him on the phone with Dr. Rotella, who was at Lexington, Kentucky, working with their guys. I kind of introduced John Calipari to Dr. Rotella back in the mid-90s. And he does the same thing for John as he does for me. He just talks. Just have conversations, but he lets you know what the correct way to look at it is. Secondly, I want to agree with Davon Reed. We shot great free throws down the stretch. But I can tell you this, I've never coached in a game like that before, where a player scores, I have it for 27 points.
I think it was 26 straight.
27 points
27. From
when it was 62-44. We held them to 44 points in the first 35 minutes, and they scored at 44 to 70, so 6, is that 26? No.
He had 26 straight.
He had 26 points.
He had 26 consecutive points.
It's with 30 points in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, 30 points in 5 minutes.
That is outrageous. Now, I've seen guys in the NBA go off. I thought Klay Thompson did it. He scored like 37 points in a quarter. Their quarters are a heck of a lot longer than 4 minutes. It's in 12 minutes. This kid did it in less than 5. One of the greatest on-court performances I've ever seen. And we played great defense until that 5-minute period, and even then, he got us off our feet and got fouled. He kissed it off the glass and made one after getting fouled. He was just, I've never seen that before in my college coaching career. But it was a great win for us. Our guys did a great job.
As a coach, what are you trying to do when he's doing the stuff that he's doing?
Well, the first thing is we were trying to spread them out and hold on to the ball, and we took 2 quick rush shots with a lot of time on the shot clock. But I think we got caught up in the emotion of the game. And there was so many timeouts, I got a chance to talk to him the whole time. The clock was stopping, and the referees were stopping the game to look at the video and all that stuff. Every time we huddled, everybody was on the same page. And then we go out there and didn't do what we had planned on do, except make the free throws. Did a great job at the foul line.
You said on Monday that Angel was close to breaking through, and would you say tonight, just his performance tonight?
Well, he had 25 points on 14 shots, and you can add in 5 assists, so I think he had a great, great game.
How did you finally convince him to speak to Bob?
I actually had Coach Caputo do it. Just sit and talk. I said, bring him in and talk with him. Tell him I got this guy who's a friend of mine who can probably really help him.
And do you know how long they spoke by phone?
20 minutes.
That was it.
That's it.
When he got off the phone, did he like say to you, "That's it"? And I was,
Yep.
yeah.
He said, I'm good. He's right.
So can you give
It's
us?
crazy stuff,
We
right?
need his number. I think we all need his number.
Could all use
We
his
can all
number.
use him.
Well, you know how
20
he got
minutes
started?
each.
Back in the early 80s, he was invited to speak. He taught sports psychology at the University of Virginia. And I met him on a tennis court when he was working with two high school students. He's a terrific athlete, doesn't look like it. Looks like this normal Joe. But he was teaching these kids tennis, and I was playing on the other court, and I was so distracted by how good I thought he was coaching them. The way he was coaching them, the words he was using. And I stayed around afterwards to meet with him, introduced myself, and we became fast friends. And over the years, I brought him in to work with our teams. And I was going to tell you something, but I forget what it was.
You brought him in the Sweet 16 run during
Yes.
that time, didn't you? Yeah.
Before that,
Before that run.
yeah. My favorite with him is in 2006, when we got an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament at George Mason, and no CAA team had gotten an at-large bid in 20 years. And I wanted him to come and speak with the guys about how much we had achieved, but how much more we could still achieve. So he came in and basically said, do you know how much pressure there is on your opponent, which was Michigan State, to beat you guys, because everybody thinks you shouldn't even have gotten into the tournament. No, I got to back up. In October 30th, 2005, I asked Bob to come in because I thought we had a great team, best CAA team. He asked them how good they could be in a team meeting, just like in a room like this. And he asked them to close their eyes and dream about how good the season could be. And then he asked one of our senior co-captains, Lamar Butler, to tell everybody what his dream was. And Lamar said, I dreamt we got to the Final Four. And then Dr. Bob said, how many of you guys believe that you guys are really good enough to get there? And they all raised their hand. Then he said something very strange. He said, from now on, you're no longer college basketball fans. Do not watch a game and listen to the announcers say how great all these other teams are. And he used some very popular teams. He said, when you watch a game, in order to get to the Final Four, you got to beat those teams they're talking about. And you got to start planning right now how you're going to do it. You watch the opponent, and you figure, okay, this is who we're double teaming, this is how we'll play the ball screen. And he used individual names, and he said, and you got to all buy into your roles and listen to the coaches because they believe you can do it too. And then he came in March when we got the at-large bid, and he sat down and started telling them, you know, you play Michigan State. Do you remember back in October? And I told you, those are the kind of teams you have to beat. And I said, now the thing is, a lot of people didn't think he even belonged in the tournament. You're going to go in, no pressure on you. No one expects you to beat Michigan State except the people in this room. And he said, go out, enjoy it, have more fun than any other team in the NCAA tournament, and all your dreams can come true. And we won 4 straight games and made it to Indianapolis for the Final Four, but I was upset with Lamar Butler. After the game when we lost to Florida, I said to him, why in the hell didn't you dream we won the national championship? And we both had a good laugh.
We need to cut here so Coach Ham can come in.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.